So this is the Mazda Eunos 800M. I will be installing some one ignition coil. 800M with the Millania millicycle. It's running badly. Ignition coil's faulty, I think. It's done about 267,532. There you go. So I've already removed the top engine cover that sits on top of the engine. That has to come off to get to the coils. The intercooler duct that goes to the back side of the engine. Intercooler for the supercharger. So I just throw them in the car now. It's been sitting for a few weeks now. I haven't driven it. Started the job, ordered the coil. I'll show you the coil as well in a second. So here it is without the engine cover. It's a very complicated piping situation going on here. Obviously they're very sophisticated engines for their time. There's the intercooler at the back there, the rear intercooler, the front intercooler with the piping, and the supercharger just down there. Very, difficult position and hard to access. Front ignition coils under here, so this has to come off if you want to do the front ones. But I think on this one it's the rear one. I've tested the front ones. So what I've done here, I will show you. I've disconnected the wiring looms. The wiring loom connect sockets that connect up to here, there, back here somewhere. There's another one. And you got this EGR valve nut at the back, so I've undone that one. To undo that one, you're gonna need one of these type of spanners, shifter spanner. So here's the one I've got a 10-inch spanner, adjustable. That's good enough. So this one here, this bit here, it's got some little valves that sit back here. That it sits at the back of the engine on the top. So you gotta remove this one. This is I hope is a shortcut way of doing it. This is a shortcut way of doing it. There might be other ways. This is the way I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna took that off. Notice all the hoses, vacuum hoses. Disconnect them. Remember where they go when you to put them back. So I'll just place that there so I don't lose it. This is the ignition coil I ordered. They're quite expensive. This is a 3-pin ignition coil. So I've ordered one because I'm expecting that there'll only be one coil blown, and a spark plug. Okay, so at the back here, basically I'm able to reach the coils, the screws that hold the coil down, through a little gap, just down there. What you gotta do is just basically turn it like that. I've loosened the back tool, just a tool, on the left side, passenger side, that one, and the other one is right through here. I've loosened that already. I've taken the 2 screws out, and the 2 screws look something like that, just little ones, 8 mils. Put them in there. So it's getting a bit dark. I don't know if I don't think I'll finish the job today. I might have to continue this video tomorrow. I'm doing this after work, by the way, just a rush job, because I want this car working by the weekend. So back there, so you got this, be a good idea to have a torch with you, by the way. You need a torch back there, because it's hard to see. I'll shine my torch down there. You might just be able to make out some of the coils. And there you can just see it there, the screw is out on that one. And the other one is hidden right back there. If I had 3 hands, I would hold the torch in one and show you the other one with my other hand. It's really hard to see. It's right back, right down there. Now there's only one problem here. You've got this hose here, which is gonna have to come off most likely. That's kind of making the job a little bit more difficult and tighter. Once this hose is removed, right at the back there, this is the breather hose for the rocker cover breather hose. It's gone hard. So once I remove this one, I'm pretty sure I won't be able to put it back. I'm probably gonna have to cut it off. So I'm gonna have to order one of these. Probably tomorrow, order one of them, because once I take that off, by unclipping, by pressing these clips, that side on this side, I don't think I'll be able to put it back. I think it's going to be ruined. So as you can see how tight it is back there, it's very tight. I'm gonna have to be Houdini to get those coils out. You need to be a Houdini, by the way, a Houdini mechanic, because these cars are really tight, really tight. This coil here, 245 it cost me just for one coil. So imagine how expensive it's gonna be to replace all of them. Further down, I've already done the front ones. They seem to be working fine. So which leads me to the back. I was able to test this one back here, but I couldn't reach the second one at the back and the third one at the back. They were unreachable with all these hoses and things connected. So I've removed all that now. Okay. Alright, so we continue struggling. Continue struggling.